The big mid-season update is here for Dota Underlords, and Valve has sent out a number of pretty wild changes. The game as we know it is kind of different. The meta is certainly bound to be very, very different than it once was. And as a result, I wanted to do one last video looking back at the legendary meta, if you will, the quality meta, if you will, where unit quality just mattered far more than anything else in the game. And so this video here is a Twitch highlight. So again, normal caveats. I'm going to be talking to chat. You might not understand what's going on as a result. Apologies up front. But this was a game that was a nail biter. Very, very close ending. This is also the game where afterwards I was promoted to Boss 5 because I'm still playing catch up. But overall, this was a fun game, and this is, you know, a good representation, in my opinion, of what the meta used to be, because it's different now. But hopefully you enjoy the game. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next video. I got games to lose. It would be nice to, I don't know, maybe get a win or two tonight. Feels like it's been a while since I got an actual win. Oh gods. This lobby is not great for my MMR. Yeah, we'll invest in X coin. It feels like it's been a while since I've got a win. Seconds and thirds, sure, but I really miss a win, man. I gotta get out of this slump. I'm winning on Auto Chess Mobile. I'm winning in Teamfight Tactics. Dota Underlords. It's all about that late game. And then I get there, and I roll, and I roll, and I roll. It's not coming up. Hopefully this new patch will fix that. Also, what's up, Tavarish? Hopefully this new patch will make me care about alliances again. And not just unit quality. It's actually a tough call. I like both of these. Chainmail's probably better if I'm being honest, but we'll grab the Soul Sucker, and then I'll never see a Warlock again. Continue to invest in Axe Coin.
I'll keep us safe.
I don't know. Kind of want to grab that Tusk, but having that Enchantress there almost makes me want to lock and go 2 and 2. But then I also know I'll never see an Enchantress or another Druid again, but I think that's what we're going to do. Unless this offers me, like, Forged in Battle, in which case we'll unlock and hunt for Beastmaster or Juggernaut or something. Because a Forged in Battle start when you're already this close to a 2-star axe would be very nice. Give it to me. Instead we get Smuggler, huh? Alright, so we'll grab these two, I guess.
I'll look after the rest.
And then we will go like this for now. What do I think of the patch? I think there's so many changes, it's actually kind of hard to digest. I mean, the first thing that I noticed is a lot of existing strategies are going to kind of go out the window. Kunkka and Enigma both got some pretty big nerfs. Medusa and Tidehunter switching spots is interesting, to say the least, because it means you don't have to deal with early Medusas, but now you'll have to deal with early Tidehunters, even if they are towed down. The change to the Inventors, both your traditional starting ones being tier 3 units is also interesting, because that means you're not even thinking about getting Inventors online until the late game. Like, they become almost like a late game you transition into it sort of build, which feels weird. I don't know if I like any of these. Alright. I should have grabbed the Summoning Stone one, just so we're clear, but... I think here you do this. I also think Heatfire that it looks like... so one of the things I like about the build is it looks like they're trying to make summoners viable, and then by changing some of the units to being accessible earlier, you're more likely to kind of get that build rolling early, which I like. I also really like the change to Razor being a tier 1 unit, because that's another class, mages specifically, that like wasn't the sort of thing that you could really build toward in the beginning. Like, you have Ogre Magi, but like he doesn't really count, you know what I mean? So the idea of being able to pick up some early mages and transition into that earlier on is interesting. I don't know, it's gonna be weird to see how it shakes out, but I'm excited about the patch. What's up, Sorisky? I'm not ignoring you, sorry, I'm just finishing a train of thought. Alright, so we're gonna invest in Axe Coin some more. Still don't see a druid to pair. Sniper's just too good to ignore, and honestly, if we're not gonna find the druids, I would rather also just grab this. Because both of those are just better units. Like, we'll rock the warrior front. Like, druids is strong, but if I'm not gonna find them early and then I lose out on them, I don't want to be transitioning into druids in the mid game. I want to be transitioning out of druids. So I'd rather do this and just try to pick up what I think are the best units for my buck right now. Because Queen of Pain is insane and Sniper is insane this early, so we'll do this. How am I? I'm tired and I'm getting over a head cold. And it's been a rough week, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, Alliance Global Item seems like a good change. I mean, at a minimum, it feels like an interesting change. Do I even want any of these other units? Like, real talk. Like, would I even run a 2-star puck if I paired that off? I don't know. Guess we'll answer that question. We'll grab them and then we'll just sell them next round because they won't get offered to me, but... yeah. Oh lord. We're gonna get dumpstered this round. I mean, I know they're cheating one of them in with druids, but 3 2-stars is not a lineup I think I can beat here. Unless this Queen of Pain gets off something big here. Do it! Do it, Queenie! Alright, we got rid of the summoner. Actually, we have a shot here. Only because the kill order that my units decided to take. Yeah, I'm mostly just hoping that like I can kick this illness by the time that QuakeCon rolls around. Because I want to be nice and healthy for the Masters. That's a captain. That's a gyro captain. I think I want this Beastmaster as well. Even if I sell these, I'm not getting enough for the interest, so I guess we'll hold on. Also, apparently my button's not working again. Why do you keep doing that to me, Mr. Button? Did my Stream Deck need another restart, I wonder? Ever since it updated, it's been a little weird. Because I hit the button, it's supposed to spam. So we'll try this again here. Do I play strategy games usually? Yeah, that's probably the heaviest. Like, I'll play anything. There's the spam button. Played a lot of battle royales in my time. MOBAs, shooters, but strategy games, specifically like card games and or games like this, are right up my alley. Oof. Thanks, Sariski. Well, there's that druid that was just never coming. So in this instance, we definitely sell these now because we want the interest. And then after combat, I think we grab this just in case. Why do they? Because it ticks a lot of the same boxes, Captain. Right? There's variance, so every game is different, just like a card game. There's strategy involved. There's a lot of math involved, which is usually something that a lot of card game players are attracted to. But then, like, when you go a step further, another thing that really stands out, we'll do this, is that card games have a binary outcome, right? You get a winner, you get a loser. But in this, you could spend like all night, and I mean, it doesn't feel great to not win a game, but like you could spend all night and you could get like a second, a third, a second, a fourth, a second, and you've never won a game, but you still feel pretty good. You know what I mean? So it's got some mental tricks to kind of keep you engaged. It's like that same reason why battle royales are, in my opinion, as popular as they are in the shooter genre, right? Because, like, you can play battle royales all night and you could never win a game, but if you're finishing, you know, top 3, top 5 consistently, you still feel good even if you're not winning. So it's that, like, the number of players who are playing and still getting what they feel like are a favorable outcome is higher, so then they're hooked. That is a very early Kunkka to be offered. I think I want this Pudge as well. I love Tiny. Do I like Tiny more? I think I do. Well, I mean, I think I like Kunkka more, but I just mean overall, like, as a potential 6th. We're gonna wait for combat to start. Then we'll also grab this Pudge. Now, there's a strong chance we never go 6 warriors here. 13 mumps is more than 12 mumps. Let's see if my button's still working. Hey, there it is. How you doing, Aeola? Speaking of QuakeCon, are you dreading it yet? As we get ever so closer and closer. Wow, I don't want any of these. Like, if I was running Scrappy, Check the Bodies would actually feel decent, but I legitimately don't want any of those. Lycan's probably a straight upgrade to a lot of units that I have right now as well. And theoretically would have made keeping my Tusk worth it. Where are all my hunters at? That's what I want to know. I think theoretically we want this here. If I get a second boat, I'll be shocked, but... I also think theoretically there's an argument to be made about I should have sold all of these just to get 1 extra interest point. But I was a bit late to that party. I need to find a hunter to replace Queen of Pain, because sitting on 2 hunters here, even though one of them is Sniper, which is outstanding, it still just feels pretty bad, so... Quaking in your boots. Bravo, Aeolus. Bravo. Bravo. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, give me something I can be excited about this round. Like a Wind Ranger. Hello.
Put me on the battlefield and I'll take care of the rest.
So there's our hunter bonus, but... I think we're gonna sell Tiny. Now theoretically, if we hang out at 19 and I win this round, then I'd still get my 2 interest, but I think I'd rather take the guarantee and then still leave the 3 warriors here, excuse me. And though he's already 2-star, once combat starts here, I guess we can grab him. And of course, the minute I finally find hunters and they're in my back line, it's against somebody running assassins, and they go back there and they devastate my back line, but still worked out. It still worked out. I always do really good until the late game. My early and mid game has been pretty rock solid lately. It's the old transition to the late game that's going to be a problem. I need to enjoy Kunkka while he's still, like, decent. I have a feeling Kunkka's going to fall off hard with this next patch. I think Kunkka's going to get replaced by Tidehunter big time. Yeah, I mean, right now, Sariski, if I'm being entirely honest, I wouldn't feel too bad about that because it's kind of more about who can get the most broken, like, team comp at that point. I think we're gonna do this. And a lot of that doesn't really have any bearing on you. We're gonna take the risk. I'm also going to grab this drow, even though I don't think we're going to end up 2-starring her, but it'd be kind of nice if we did. I wouldn't mind running 6 hunters, I guess, if we get there. Like, legitimately right now, like, once you get to the late game, it's basically like who has the most OP AoE / crowd control lineup, right? Like, who can jam as many, you know, Tidehunters, Gyrocopters, Enigmas, and Disruptors, and all that jazz into their lineup. And if you just don't roll those, and other people get a head start, you're gonna be in for a world of hurt, so. What's up, Immortal King? Yeah, those patch notes are saucy, huh? Alright. That Wind Ranger is something that I'm excited to see. Real talk, am I ever going to put this Lycan in? Or do I take the guaranteed interest on him right now as well? I think I take the guaranteed interest. She's the bubble unit. Once combat starts, we'll pick up this Wind Ranger. And then I'll be sitting on... All 3 of my hunters are 1-stars. Paired up. Just like waiting to hit 2... Oh, we're going to get slaughtered here. They've got higher quality units than I do, and they've got that full-on scrappy bonus because they had less units than me, so... Yeah, this is gonna be an L. Gonna be an L. Won't see heroes from the previous shop whenever you reroll. I mean, that'll help a little bit, but if you're as unlucky as I am, it means nothing. Have I ever mentioned how much I don't like this 4-staff? Yeah, I kind of don't want any of those either. Yeah, I saw that, Immortal King, but I think they did that largely because they kind of nerfed the full troll alliance. Moving Warlord to a tier 5 unit is a pretty big deal, in my opinion. So I think it's to kind of offset that because most people were not going trolls just for the 2 of trolls, and I think they were afraid that if they only moved Warlord to tier 5, then you'd see a huge drop off in usage, but I don't know, we'll see, because Witch Doctor's still really, really good. I just don't know how I feel about the other 2. Come on, get in there. Spin to win. Thank you. That was way closer than it needed to be. Way closer than it needed to be. Let's do something like this. Mix it up a bit. I Again, I'm not really a fan of like these items. My item selection has been not good. Kind of glad I hung on to this though. At least I'll have a mask target. Yeah, not great item choices, or hero choices, I mean. Do I put this mask on anybody? Do I want it on? I think you normally want his ult, but we're gonna try it here. If I lose, I lose. It's just an experimental round because we're gonna jam Drow in there next round anyway, even if it is just a 1-star. And if I'm being honest, I think I was gonna lose this anyway. I don't think that I have a lineup that can beat somebody that's already run a Knight bonus with DK, and they've got a 2-star Drow and 3-star Druid BS. Who is this? The last place person? Really? Just got dumpstered. I normally, if I have increments of 5, don't take the reroll, but I was gonna say, like, the reality is I need to pair some of these off. Like, my hunter's just chilling here at 1 star is a bit of a detriment to me right now. Oh, it's the assassin guy again, but he's significantly stronger. This will not end well. Kind of a bad boat. Alright. Well, we need to stop Bloodseekers running in, so I guess we'll transition here now that we're hitting this point in the game. And again, hope for some pairs here.
My bow is yours.
Rana's a good pickup. Gotta be honest, the Doom is a bit tempting. Yeah. We're gonna make the swap for now, just because with him not being at 2-star, and these two already providing the Brawny bonus, there's not a real reason to leave him in at the moment. I mean, we'll hold on to him just for the potential of getting to 6 hunters, but I think the addition of Doom is just going to make my team better in the immediate. Still getting dumpstered though. That was the first place person though, so I feel a little bit better about that one. Alright, I like the Disruptor pickup. I kind of want the Necrophos too, but I really don't know how to factor this in. Let's do this.
Let's get a pile hit, my lord.
Oh, I think I got it just in time. Take one more reroll, and then once this starts, we'll grab the Medusa. Alright. Things are going to shape up a little bit better going forward here. A little bit better here. Alright, so you're going in there for now. I think you're going in. Take the one where you're alright. I need to start working on XP now because I need to get some of these units back onto the board. Specifically, like if I can get a Necro in, that will finish Heartless and Warlocks for me. Kind of sad that I let Beastmaster go though. I was getting frustrated never 2-starring him, but now that I found Disruptor, I want that 4 brawny. Like hook me up. I think as good as this is, I actually think you take the Retaliate, because if I get a Tidehunter, I'm gonna throw that in anyway. And that's just a really strong. Alright, so in one more round I can jam in Necro. Otherwise I think this lineup is fine. Yeah, let's do something like this for now. Get a good Disruptor in there. That's okay. I don't think that's going to be good enough, though. We'll see. This Enchantress is going to provide some wicked heals. Alright, well, Enchantress never got to provide the heals, but it doesn't matter. We still got shot down. Again, that's the first place person, though, so we're close to toppling that in our favor. Did you miss anything? I mean, just standard. Me having a strong early game and then slowly dumpstering it. Alright. So Necro goes there. I think the reality is I want it like this. It's a tough spot. Like, I want this to go off soon, so I kind of want it as a frontline unit. But putting it here also means that my mask or my drow is going to give a better bonus, so I don't know. The other question is Doom ever making it back into my lineup? I think the reality is no. Right? So I think that's a safe one to pitch. Axe, however, I need 2 more of the 3-star, which would be worth my time. Yep. We're gonna do something to change things up a wee bit. Well, okay. You're going in next. So I do have this as well, so I gotta start keeping in mind that positioning. I think you're officially out. I don't think I'm ever hitting the 6 hunters, so the 3 is where it's just gonna have to be. With maybe this, if we 2-star, it might get jammed in as like a temporary thing, but Enigma's a good pickup. Wow. That Venomancer did some work. Hey, Joe. You can fall like ranks, but not tiers. So like once you've hit smuggler, you can just hit smuggler.
They won't be able to touch me.
I think I'm gonna give up on you at the moment as well, just for another reroll. I'm on the hunt for a Medusa pretty bad. Real question I have to ask myself is the Heartless bonus better than just Enigma? And I'm starting to think no. I think we might trade out Necrophos for Enigma in the interim. Wow. Not even close. Not even close. We'll take the XP here, because I'm going to have to start leveling up here soon, as much as I don't want to. I mean, yeah, some people have all the luck, Gyro, and this is usually what happens to me. Like, I do great in the early, and then, like, mid-game, it just starts to fall apart, because I get stuff like this. Like, I've had this Kunkka, like, legitimately since I was, like, the soonest that I could get 4 stars. Like, I got him great, and then I've seen exactly 0 Kunkkas since. You know what I mean? Like, I've had my Medusa for a long time. Like I'm not even gonna finish these guys off, it looks like. Good lord. Yeah, the patch notes are out for what's coming, Mr. Death. It's basically gonna be like a whole new game. Also, I see you there, Pi. How you doing? Sure. Like, I'm legit gonna do this. I think.
I'm coming for you.
Let's do it like that, because of the Warlock thing. But yeah, like, you know, this Disruptor plus Necro and then Druid thing is just gonna stomp me, right? Because they've got unit quality. It's a first place person again though, but I will likely not be at TwitchCon unless something drastic changes. Every year I want to go, and every year I cannot go. And what's worse is, like, I was in the top 3 going into this, so I'm gonna lose a ton of MMR here. And there's, like, nothing I can do about it. You know what? We're gonna take the rerolls for a bit.
This is our moment.
We gotta do something here. Maybe this is enough. Probably not. I don't think we're getting to you anytime soon at this point. It's just a higher priority. I need to find a Medusa and a Kunkka to round them out. I mean, we'll grab this to hold on to. Thank you. Alright. I think that's enough shopping for now. So we'll grab this to hold on to. It at least gives me a 4th Warlock if I ever do hit 10. I don't think I'm gonna hit 10, but... the important piece is I finally 2-starred the ones that I was hoping to 2-star. Wish I knew what was up with this positioning. Like why my Medusa keeps going out there in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that was a really good Chain Frost by their Lich. Yeah, DTP, I just decided to panic roll. Like, I realized I was at 16 health and I was going to get eliminated if I didn't, so... I kind of destroyed my economy to stay alive, but I'm hoping it's enough to pay off. As much as I want that Lich, I think that in a rare instance, taking the 4 Warlocks with a 1-star Shadow Fiend is probably still going to end up being better for me. I'm also going to move this over here since she just keeps trying to walk over there anyway. If I survive this round, then I get NPCs the next round. Of course it's the first place person again. Oh, they're not first place anymore. Something bad happened. They were. They've hit hard times. Maybe they finally hit the point where the druids fall off. I mean, they seem to be whipping my ass still. Well, maybe not. Alright, so if we survive this, then we also get an NPC round. And after the NPC round, I'm gonna need... so right now I need 45 gold to hit 10 and jam this in, which would help out a ton. So I think here we sit tight. We'll get exactly 8 after the 3 interest. I basically lose 2 XP, but unless there's an amazing buy. So like basically unless there are Disruptor or Necrophos units. Honestly, it would just be Necrophos. Even if it's Disruptor, I think I would buy and then just lock for the following round. I think we're going to try to buy up to 10 to jam this in. I'll have no money. But hopefully that'll be enough to try to make a last stand here. Because again, I was like 3rd in the MMR going into this. So falling early is just not going to be my friend. Right now I'm trying to mitigate a bad game more than I'm trying to win. So let's get a good item. And then we'll jump to 10. Good item, he says, I guess. Sure. We'll just jam it there, I guess. Alright, so. I think we still do this. Because other people jumped to 10, so it's kind of necessary. But we're going to lock this in because jumping Shadow Fiend to 2-star here is pretty solid. And then we could also maybe buy Gyro if we want to swap something out. But I'm not sure what we would swap out. Right? We got 4, like... we could maybe make the argument that we would drop a Warrior. I guess, but... everything else I think is just too strong right now. Well, I might be out anyway. Carry me, Enigma. Nope. At least kill something? Okay. So I'm not eliminated. We took an L, but I'm not eliminated. Yeah, I mean right now if I can finish this in 3rd, like that's a huge win. No question about it. Real talk, do I sell this to get that to 2-star, or do I just wait? I'm gonna take the gamble. I don't know if this is correct, but we're gonna take the gamble. still really wish I knew why my Medusa goes out there. Alright, this is not gonna pay off, I don't think. Well, it's gonna be close. Go, Enigma. Whew. Alright, so once that's awarded, I'm gonna snag this. And then just unlock, because I don't want the gyro. I want another free reroll there. Alright. Oh! Oh! Alright, still just need one more gold. Can I afford to wait? Probably not, but I like living dangerously. Similarly, I think we probably move Kunkka to being more on point now. Oof. That is a lot of 3 stars, guys. And they went down like a sack of potatoes. What happened? All right. Now I don't even know what I'm hunting for in the shop. Disruptor. Okay, Disruptor. I was gonna say, like, I don't even know what I'm hunting for now. Turns out the answer is Disruptor. We are trying to make a stand here. Alright, there's Disruptor number 1. If we can survive one more round, we also get an NPC round, which will increase our chances of finding Disruptor number 2. You think I gotta put Enigma in front, huh? I mean, I could do something like this, I suppose. Suppose that's reasonable. I had Enigma where I did because I was trying to take advantage of the soul-sucking siphon placement, but I think this is fine. This does also mean I'm more likely to get a second black hole from Enigma, so... Alright, we survived. We also have, we have, oh wow! We have an NPC round and we're top 2 after this. What just happened? Unreal. But they just repelled my army. That's not a good sign. Unreal. What a game. Alright, so we're hunting for Disruptor. Because that's the immediate upgrade that we can get. Alright, we found none, but that's okay. We'll get another round after this NPC round. Whew. We are doing our absolute best. Like, listen, this is already a victory. As close as dumpster rank as I was about to be in this lobby, which would have been so bad for my MMR, because I came in as a top 3. Even a second place feels like an absolute victory right now. No lie. But now we're sweating. Because, here's why. They repelled my army last time, and they're also at 9. Now, they have no gold, because they also had to, like, emergency buy. I mean, if I lose, I probably just lose anyway, right? So, let's just turbo give Medusa Divine Rapier. We didn't find a Disruptor. I mean, I think... Oh, Tide Hunter. Why you do this? No. It doesn't matter. It's probably coming down to this anyway. They are not mages. They're, like, kind of similar to me. I mean, they have Lich, but they don't have, like, a traditional mages lineup. They're, like, weird hunter warlock, kind of. They're just good stuff, kind of like I am at the moment. Alright. First Enigma black hole was a success. We're about to get another one. I think we're good on my board. Let's go check theirs. I think we did it! Holy cow, gang! What a wild victory that was. Oh! Boss 5. I mean, I'm happy for the upgrade, but I just wanted to finally get over that hump. I just keep yo-yoing. What a wild victory that was, though. Yeah, there was like two, that 2-round, like, jump, right? Like, there was a complete turnaround. Like, I just was middling around in mediocrity, and then across 2 rounds, it was like, oh, 2-star Enigma, 3-star Axe, you know, finally hit Medusa. Like, everything that I was waiting for finally came online. Whew. Aw, thank you, DTB. Well, that's one way to start the night, huh?